Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another one of my product empties and products I regret buying video. I have a whole load of new things that I haven't talked about, so lots of beauty and makeup products, so let's get started. So I'm gonna go in some kind of order because I have quite a few beauty products that cover head to toe, and then I'll do makeup last. So starting with hair products, I have the Freida Beach Blonde. So we've got the Cool Dip Purifying Shampoo and the Smooth Seas Detangling Conditioner. So I bought this for our holiday because it was a hot holiday. Obviously your hair gets dry and tangly in the sun and the sea and things like that. But I didn't actually realise this was a beach blonde one until we got back. But I don't think it really matters whether you've got blonde hair or brown hair because it hasn't got any colouring in or anything like that. But this was gorgeous. I would definitely buy this again. First of all, it smelled of mojito, so it smelled really lovely and holiday-ish. And it really did the trick. This is a lovely clarifying shampoo. It says purifying, but it does clarify, and then this helped moisturize my hair, and they were just really great. And these lasted definitely for 2 weeks. They actually lasted a lot longer, sort of over a couple of months longer after that. So I definitely would repurchase these again, only if I was going on holiday though. So if you've watched my videos for a while now, you'll know that the Garnier Micellar Water is one of my favourites for removing my makeup. But I'm always up for trying new ones that are on the market, especially drugstore ones that are affordable. And I saw this one from Soap & Glory. This is called the Total Drama Clean Makeup Remover. It says it's a 5-in-1 micellar water, so it's supposed to cleanse, tone, melt your makeup off, dissolve dirt and smooth and soothe. So quite a lot of claims in one bottle. So this caught my eye because it was a large bottle. It's 350 ml and I thought I would give it a go. But I wouldn't repurchase this again. I just thought this was awful at removing makeup. It didn't do the job easily, you know, when you just want to get to bed at night and you just want to remove your makeup quickly. This was so hard. I put this onto a cotton wool pad, press it against my eye, and it would just make a big old mess, and it would just stay on my face. It wouldn't come off properly, and I felt like I had to really rub to get it off, which was not good. So I wouldn't be repurchasing this one again. I think I'll stick to my Garnier Micellar Water. So I have quite a few cleanser empties, and the first one was this one I was using in the morning, and this is the Bore Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser. Now the reason why I got this, I'd seen quite a few good things about it, and also the fact that it was affordable as well, so I thought I would give it a go. This was good. I think it was a little bit tingly as well, but nothing sort of too harsh. It did clean my face, but for me it didn't do anything sort of that made me want to buy it again. It was just a sort of average cleanser, so unfortunately I wouldn't buy this again. The next cleanser I have, I was using as a double cleanse system along with another cleanser, and it is the Brennan Vitamin C Brightening Skin Renew Cleansing Oil. And there's no doubt in my mind that I will be buying this again. This is such a great drugstore cleanser. They only sell the Super Facialist Brennan range in Boots, and I always recommend getting it on offer. It is that little bit more high end with regards to a drugstore skincare brand, but they are such a great brand. And I loved this cleanser. It smelled divine, it melted off my makeup, and it just did the trick at just sort of cleansing my skin and making it glow as well. So I will be buying this again. The last cleanser I have is from Earle, and it's the iconic Hot Cloth Cleanse and Polish Cleanser. And I don't think I've ever spoken about this before. before, even in a blog post or anything, but I do love this cleanser and I would purchase this again, and I have done it in the past. I just don't buy it all the time because it is that little bit more expensive. But the reason why I love this, it's a really great luxurious cleanser. It's all natural, it smells divine, it's got a lovely consistency, and it does remove makeup really well. So I would repurchase this again, but just not as often as I would like to because it is expensive. So the next empty I have is from Nip and Fab, and this is the Glycolic Fix Exfoliating Facial Pads. Now I got this in a pack at Christmas. It came with the glycolic cleanser as well, and I did write a blog post on this at the start of the year, and I've only just finished the pads and I'm still using the cleanser. There are 60 pads in this pot. I wasn't using them every day because you shouldn't really use glycolic every day, but I would repurchase these again. These are amazing. I've never tried anything with glycolic in, but I was always really interested in what it did, and these, along with the cleanser, were amazing. I definitely saw a difference in my skin texture. It looks smoother and more glowing and more refined. So I will definitely be going to Superdrug and getting some more of these. I have one sun skincare product that I've used up, and I had mentioned a similar version of this in my last product, Empties, but I wanted to try something a bit lighter that didn't leave a white cast. So I found this one also from La Roche-Posay, and this is the 50 plus Anthelios, I think it is, XL lotion, and this was a fluid version. And I have actually repurchased this already. I absolutely love this as my daily moisturiser, purely because of the fact it's 50 plus, but it does sink into the skin really nicely. It is a tiny little bit oily, and I know there's one more that I want to try that is a matte formula, so I will give that a go. But if I can't find that, I would always repurchase this one again because it's just brilliant. I have never found a skincare item that has a 50 plus in it. I have two other Liz Earle product empties to share with you, and the first one is the Superskin moisturiser and the other one is the Superskin concentrate oil. So first of all, the Superskin moisturiser, I have used this before and purchased a large jar of it, so you probably guessed that I would repurchase this again. This was a little sample size that came in a Christmas pack along with the little oil as well, and this is beautiful. Liz Earle, if you don't know, is all natural ingredients. This does smell a bit funny actually, but it's a beautiful cream, especially if you use it at night because it is really potent, and I always see a difference with my skin. It looks and feels plumper, so I would buy this again, but not anytime soon because, as I mentioned before, Liz Earle is that little bit more expensive, so it's not something that I want to repurchase frequently. Then the oil is absolutely amazing. This stuff is really potent, sort of even more potent than the cream. It's from the same Superskin family, but this is mega expensive for the large size, and I've never bought the large size purely because it is really expensive. So I won't be repurchasing this again, but I do love this oil. It makes my skin glow. I use it before my night moisturiser and I always see a difference with this, but I won't repurchase this again. I'll only use it if I get it sort of in a free pack at Christmas. But Liz Earle as a whole is a brilliant brand, and if you're looking for a skincare brand that's more natural and you want to spend a bit of money, then I would recommend Liz Earle. Okay, so on to some body moisturisers. I may as well do these two together because they are technically the same product. So it is the Nivea Rich Nourishing body moisturiser, and this is for dry skin. So initially I bought the normal body moisturiser. I bought this just after I came back off holiday because I was looking for one that was going to really hydrate my skin. When I was away, the sun absolutely zapped any moisture out of my skin, and my skin was so dry all over when I came back. So I invested in this. It was really cheap anyway, and this did the trick because it has almond oil in it. The only thing is I would recommend using this at night because it's quite greasy, although it's sort of quite a thin moisturiser. But I will be repurchasing this again, especially if I have extra dry skin. So because I like this, I noticed that they had an in-shower version as well, and I'd never tried an in-shower body moisturiser. If you'd seen my Rimmel in-shower fake tan one, then I had tried that and I didn't really love it, but I thought I would give this a go as well. And for me, I wouldn't buy this particular version again just because I felt like it didn't do as much, it didn't moisturize as much as the normal one did. It did a little bit, but nothing compared to this, so I wouldn't buy this version again. I rarely feature perfume empties because I do like my favourites and there's no point just showing them again and again, but this one I haven't shown before. It's the Gucci Rush Eau de Toilette, and this was the original Gucci Rush. I think there's a number 2 as well. I bought this, I can't remember now, quite a while back, and I used to wear this in my teens, so it's very nostalgic for me, and I thought I would give it a go again, and it definitely brought back lots of nice memories and things like that. But it is quite a potent perfume. I do love the musky perfumes, as you know, but this is really, really potent. You can still smell it, and I don't know if I would repurchase this anytime soon because I do prefer some of my others over this, but it is a really beautiful perfume just to buy once in a while if you want a walk down memory lane. So finally I get to talk about some makeup empties. I rarely have many of these because they do take so long to use up, but the first one I have is the Maybelline Baby Skin, and this is the Instant Fatigue Blur one in Cool Rose. Absolutely love this. You know I'm a fan of Maybelline anyway. It's probably one of my favourite drugstore brands, and I would repurchase this again. This was a lovely mattifying sort of primer I would use it as. I don't think it was glowy or anything, although it's got like a cool rose tint. It just sort of helped prime my face. I would use this more during the week as sort of my drugstore primer and use my Benefit Professional at the weekend. But like I said, this really did mattify my face and just made it nice and primed and ready for makeup. So would repurchase this again. I have a couple of concealer empties, and the first one is the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and the other one is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer. So I'll start with the more expensive one, which is the Naked Skin. You've probably heard about this a ton. I wanted to try it out for myself, and I actually bought it for my wedding day to use. This I would buy again. It's a beautiful concealer, really full coverage, lovely and creamy, but I only like using this on its own if I'm not wearing foundation because it's quite heavy. Well, it says it's weightless, but because it's quite a full coverage concealer, when you pair it with a full coverage foundation, for me it creases around my eyes, which is not a good look. So I prefer wearing this alone. I wore this a lot on holiday just with a bronzer on top because it was so hot, but I would buy this again. And then the Rimmel Wake Me Up one I wouldn't buy again. For me, I feel like this is for a more younger sort of teenage skin. If you just want to cover up just a light dark circle and have a bit of glowiness on the skin, you could wear this alone. But I just didn't think it did anything for me. It did cover my dark circles, it was buildable and quite radiant, but I didn't like the applicator, and I just didn't find it as good as some of my other concealers, like the collection one and things like that. So I won't be buying this one again. I've recently finished up the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I have compared this on my blog to the Anastasia one, which I've used, and also the Soap and Glory Archery one, and I wouldn't repurchase the NYX one again, just because for me these are identical. They come in a great colour selection. They've also got the spoolie on the ends and a nice fine nib. But this just didn't glide on as well as the Anastasia one. It's kind of a little bit scratchy, and I think I would spend that little bit more money and get the Anastasia one over this one, just because that glides on beautifully and it just looks really nice compared to this one. It's hard to describe, but you'll know what I mean if you have tried both of these. But this is a good affordable one if you are looking for something that's similar. But if you do have a Soap and Glory by you, I would recommend buying that one over this one. So I wouldn't repurchase this particular brow pencil again. Okay, so my final product empty I have to share with you is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara. And if you've already watched my top 5 Rimmel products worth buying, you'll know that I do love this mascara, and I have repurchased this again. It's a great lengthening and lifting mascara. It's nice on its own or teamed with a volumizing one as well, and it's just a lovely staple one to have. And I also love this on my bottom lashes. Some of the volumizing false lash effect ones can be a bit too thick on my bottom lashes, but this is great for the bottom lashes. I have it on today with the Maybelline Falsies one, but if I want a more natural look, I'll just wear this on its own. But this will always be a repurchase for me. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and that completes my massive ramble on my product empties and products I regret buying. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful when purchasing products in the future, and also don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter and Snapchat for more inspiration. And if you missed my last 2 previous videos, you can go ahead and click on the picture links and that will take you to that video. Have a lovely start to the week guys, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, bye!